So it looked like Caitlin Clark could be definitely signing with Project B. Guys,
it's becoming increasingly likely that we will witness the largest signing in women's sports history. The evidence can be found in a co-founder's Instagram followings. We're discussing the possibility that Caitlin Clark will join Project B, a new league supported by Saudi funds. The timing seems far too ideal, and the statistics are starting to stack up. This is no longer merely a rumor. The evidence is beginning to mount. However, I wanted to know what you thought before we went into any of that. Do you think she will genuinely accept such a deal? Please feel free to leave your response in the comments section.
Season. Now, something that stuck out to me that someone sent me, shout out to the homeboy Mike over at Twitter, is this CEO and co-founder of Project B. This guy right here is a serious businessman. He's not just the internet guy. He's a serious guy and somebody you definitely want to pay attention to. Now, what did I tell y'all about Project B? I told y'all Project B was going to be the tide to lift all boats when it comes to women's basketball. Similar to how Caitlin Clark was. When Caitlin Clark came, it was a big splash. That's how this Project B is about.
Now, let's discuss the actual situation, because there is a lot of trash and clickbait out there. I'm not interested in the phony drama that many channels promote in order to increase viewership. I want to tell you the truth and provide you with useful information. You know, that's the difference. This is the aspect of Project B that a lot of people are overlooking. This isn't some dubious cryptocurrency transaction or an obscure online business that will vanish in a few months. We are discussing genuine serious funding from the Middle East supporting a women's basketball league that is very credible. Furthermore, their business plan is genuinely designed for success. It's not a fantasy, it's a legitimate company with a strong base and knowledgeable investors.
Now, he stated one of the co-founders of the new league is following Caitlin Clark. See the pictures below. This is interesting. So I'm like, let me see. Let me head on over here to to Instagram. So I noticed, I said, Grady Burnett, who's this guy? Project B co-founder. He's followed by Project B Global. No one in the WNBA is following this guy. But who is he following? And as we pull up his following list, let me blow this hole.
I'll explain this to you. The co-founder, who we'll refer to as Grady Bennett, is more than just a regular internet user experimenting to discover what works. He is a real businessman. He understands investing, athletics, and what women's basketball needs to succeed. He's not merely throwing money at an issue and crossing his fingers. This is a well-thought-out, strategic, and calculated plan. Additionally, if you understand how these kinds of transactions work, you are aware of what happens when a co-founder of a league begins to follow specific players on social media. This is when things start to get interesting. Grady only has about 120 followers. That list was chosen by hand. He's really deliberate. And you know who recently appeared on that list? Clark. Caitlin. It's not just her, either. Sophie Cunningham is now on there as well. Jewel Lloyd received the follow as well. We're not discussing old follows from the previous year, and these are not coincidences. These have just occurred. That's present activity, and that's precisely the kind of information that indicates a significant event is on the horizon.
At this point in time, it doesn't seem like anybody can compete with Project B. They are getting, reportedly, 7-figure salaries, okay? And I'm sure that number will go up big time for players like Caitlin Clark. And we don't know yet if they've made her an offer, but I'm sure, you would be absolutely crazy for Project B to not go after Caitlin Clark. We talked about this ages ago. I was like, if Project B gets Caitlin Clark, it's...
So, in the context of a major league signing, what does an Instagram following actually mean? It has great significance. Everything. You don't just follow certain players for no apparent reason if you're a co-founder of a league that's going to make big announcements. There's more to your late-night phone browsing than just being bored. Each and every action is strategic. It's a message. And here's the thing, no one in the WNBA is pursuing him. The players who might be considering a move, not Brianna Stewart, Jewel Lloyd, or anyone else from the establishment. He's all over them. With certain targets who have enormous platforms and enormous earning potential, he is expanding his network. Consider Caitlin Clark. She is not simply another outstanding athlete. She is a generational talent who sold out venues, broke ratings records, and fundamentally altered college basketball. Those who had never seen women's basketball were drawn in by her. A guy like that has the ability to instantly transform a league. Project B is not attempting to imitate the WNBA. With significant foreign funding, they are constructing something better and distinct. They know that talent was never the problem with the women's game. It was the marketing and the investment. Caitlin is the key to proving that women's basketball can become a multi-billion-dollar worldwide enterprise. It really comes down to money, let's face it. The maximum pay offered by the WNBA is far less than what Project B can provide. We are discussing a family treeing sum of money that may change someone's life. Regarding the Saudi Arabian perspective, money is a tool. What counts is if they are utilizing it to give these women genuine chances and compensation. Additionally, the timing is ideal. Caitlin is contemplating her future during her off-season, and if she signs, this public follow is a deliberate message. Consider the cascading impact. Their calls will be answered by every WNBA star. NBA players are monitoring this as well. It appears to be a traditional pre-announcement signal when you combine all the details, including the timing, the approach, and the precise follow-throughs. Could I be mistaken? Yes. However, it seems authentic. I believe Project B is about to make a huge revelation that will completely alter the discourse regarding their financial structure and global vision. They are able to provide Caitlin a more expansive platform than the WNBA. Additionally, they would have amazing star power from the start if Sophie Cunningham were included. It seems like everything is about to change when the bag for women's basketball arrives. The evidence is simply too compelling to disregard. However, I would like to hear from you. Is Caitlin going all out? If you believe that this is a revolution for women's basketball, click the like button. Additionally, to ensure you don't miss what occurs next, make sure you subscribe.